Hi everyone, I am so excited to be doing today's video because I've been waiting for this palette for absolutely ages, and it's the Morphe 35XO. I think this is the Natural Flirt palette maybe, but I've been waiting to get my hands on this for so long. So I thought that I'd start off with swatches like I usually do, but if you do want to see the makeup look at 2:45, then feel free to skip. Initially, I'm so sorry, the swatches are really poor quality, but I do sort of switch around my hand and stuff a bit later on. So I always start off with shimmers, and in previous videos I've used brushes, and I just find that I naturally, when I'm doing my makeup look with shimmers, I tend to use my fingertips, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. When I apply shimmers, it's the most realistic way for me, but if you do prefer a brush, then if you do have a palette like this, then I would suggest using the brush. Just use whatever's, your natural normal thing. So in terms of this whole product in general, I really like this palette, not only because of the color scheme but also because of the quality of the shadows. So in particular, the shimmer shades were just absolutely beautiful. They were buttery, and it felt like, they were so soft on your finger. I also noticed as well the glitter, because there is one glitter shade in here and it is beautiful. This is really interesting because usually I'm used to that sort of soft squishy glitter or like overlays and stuff, and it's got all this like Vaseline, jelly underneath. But this actually felt like you could probably get away with not needing a glitter glue. I'd always recommend to have a glitter glue anyway, just because it's added security maybe on your eyes. But yeah, it's really interesting, and I do use it in the video just to go over the shadow with a little thin overlay. But in terms of how this glitter is packed, I really do like it. Now, in terms of the mattes, so a lot of these you can't see, or I've just fake tanned as well, because I was trying on a dress, and things always look better when you're fake tanned. So if you're wondering why my hand looks gross, that's why. Now, in terms of the mattes, I think they performed really wonderful as well. Again, very buttery and just very luminous in terms of their shades, and it's something that I will use on a daily basis. Now for the look, I'm going to take Charmer, which is this beautiful rich brown shade, and I blend this to the high heavens. I spent ages just blending shadow all the time, but for me personally, I found that this shadow deposited really nicely, and when you sort of buffed it out, it almost had like a two-tone shade to it, so you didn't need a transition shade. But I am going to go into the shade Let's Snuggle, just so that it's warmed up even more, and again, I'm using this for that transition shade. Then I've just mixed together Charmer and Make It Official, just to deepen up the sort of outer third area, and just so that it gives a bit more dimension to the whole look. And then I go in with maybe my favourite shimmer, which is Matchmaker, and I love anything that's bronze, copper on my eyes, because I think it makes the blue pop. So yeah, I'm going to go in with that and apply that over the base. And then what I'll be doing afterwards is I'm going to go into the glitter, which is Crushing Hard. And oh no, we're putting some shape. Okay, so I use Single Life and I put that into my inner corner and then also the brow bone. But yeah, I'm taking the glitter, and I've not used a glitter glue for this. I've just quite simply dabbed it over the top because I didn't want it too glittery, but just enough for it to be sort of like a shimmery overlay. So now I'm taking this pink slash purple, a really beautiful shade called Meet the Rents, and I really love, the names for all these shadows. I think they're really cute. So now I'm just finishing off the look. I'm going to do the boring bits, so eyeliner, mascara, lashes, etc. This is something that I'm going to want to do more tutorials with and just use every day because the palette and the color scheme of this is just so beautiful. And I haven't tried Morphe for such a long time, and I feel like I've been missing out because it appears to be that they've reformulated and it's like a texture, you know, a consistency that I like. So I'm going to show you it with 2 lip shades. So this is just my everyday nude. My face looks a bit white because I was pale when I put this foundation on, but then I fake tanned, so excuse that. But I think my favourite is this lip shade here from MAC. I can't remember what it is, but I'll put it in the comments. But thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in my next video.